There's a huge controversy over Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Padmavati. There is a controversy over a movie. A fringe group angry over alleged distortion of history in the film assaulted Sanjay Leela Bhansali. He was thrashed in Jaipur. The fringe group, the Karni Sena, targeted Bhansali. The images on your screen, you can see how Sanjay Leela Bhansali was being slapped, his clothes torn. He was assaulted. The matter has now been reported to the Rajasthan police. The Karni Sena in Jaipur assaulted the film crew of Padmavati this afternoon. Sanjay Leela Bhansali was slapped, he was assaulted, his clothes were torn. The commotion prompted Bhansali's security team to resort to firing in the air. Protesters claimed history is being distorted in Bhansali's upcoming Padmavati that also stars Deepika Padukone. The fringe group also vandalized the movie sets.
Police had received information that there was a shooting of film Padmavati going on in Rama Jaigarh Fort, and some people had disrupted that. The police rushed to the spot. The matter has been sorted out, and nobody will be allowed to take law and order in their own hands. That message has been sent out very clearly, and people who have been affected have been told to give a complaint. As soon as the complaint is given, we will start the investigation and proceed further.
So while the police claim the matter has been sorted out, has it actually been sorted out? Let me quickly bring in India Today's Dev Ankur Vadhavan for more on the story. Dev, what happened on the sets at the Jaigarh Fort?
Of members of Karni Sena went on absolute rampage at Jaipur's Jaigarh Fort, where the shooting of the movie Padmavati was taking place. In fact, the director of the movie, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, was manhandled by the Karni Sena. In fact, there were scores of them who vandalized the sets. The shooting of the movie was disrupted. This is what happened today in Jaigarh Fort in Jaipur today.
Okay, now the script is still not in public domain. The details are not yet out in public domain. That is what the film fraternity insists. So what is Karni Sena's objection to the filming of Padmavati?
What we have been given to understand is that the members of Karni Sena were objecting and protesting at Jaigarh Fort. They were protesting against the depiction of Padmavati in the movie Padmavati itself. In fact, they were objecting to the portrayal of several characters in the movie. They believe that history was maneuvered around, that there was manipulation that happened in the depiction of these roles, and they were not actually happy as to how the role of Padmavati was being depicted during the shooting of the movie.
Okay. Keep tracking that story. I will come to you for more. Now, a short while back, India Today spoke to Shyam Kaushal, the action director of Padmavati. Let's listen in.
I am in Mumbai, so I also came to know from the news channels that this thing has happened, and really it is very, very sad thing to have happened. Really very sad to get. First of all, film is not complete. Who has read the script? Anybody has read the script? Anybody knows about the film? Nobody, except the people who are making the film. First of all, tell me, such a renowned maker and such a big film, will he play around with the actual story? उनके साथ वो खिलवाड़ करेंगे कुछ? सबसे पहले मैं एक बार बताता हूँ, हम लोग जहाँ पे भी शूटिंग करने जाते हैं, हम लोग किसी के लड़ाई झगड़ा करने नहीं जाते, तो इसलिए सिक्योरिटी नहीं, हम तो प्यार बांटने के लिए जाते हैं. कहीं पे भी शूटिंग होती है, विदाउट लोकल सपोर्ट के बिना हम लोग शूटिंग कर ही नहीं पाते. हम तो हमेशा प्यार से लोगों के साथ मिलकर शूटिंग करते हैं कहीं पे भी. तो देयर इज नो क्वेश्चन ऑफ सिक्योरिटी, क्योंकि हमारा देश है, हमको जहाँ पे कोई थोड़ी खतरा है, हम लोग वार जोन में जा रहे हैं, वी नीड सिक्योरिटी. अगर हमको कहीं पे ऐसा लगता है कि जहाँ पे कुछ इट इज नॉट ए फ्रेंडली लोकेशन फॉर शूटिंग, हम लोग वहाँ पे जाते ही नहीं है. वी आर लिविंग इन ए सिविलाइज्ड सोसाइटी. ये फिल्म आज कल तो रिलीज नहीं हो रही है. अगर किसी को भी कुछ डाउट्स है, देयर इज ए वे टू अप्रोच दैट थिंग, देयर इज ए वे टू नो दीज थिंग्स.
Oh, absolutely. If someone has issues with any film, he or she should approach a court of law. No one has the right to take law in their own hands. Milab Jhaveri, the scriptwriter, joins me on the broadcast. Sir, were you there? What have you heard? What happened on the sets of Padmavati at Jaipur?
Well, I've just seen whatever is, doing the rounds on social media, and it's extremely disgusting and despicable that some fringe groups, just for publicity, go and do a stunt like this. And I think we all as an industry should stand by Mr. Bhansali. We cannot get bullied like this by some miscreants and, allow them to dictate terms to us. And it's completely reprehensible, the act that this group of people have done. And I think the entire industry should come together and ensure that there's enough security on sets of our films that we cannot be soft targets every time of films.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A strong stance needs to be taken. And do you have any idea what's the objection that this so-called, Karni Sena may have to a film on Rani Padmavati? Because we've been told that the script is still confidential. So what aspects are they opposing?
I have no clue what they're opposing, but even if they want to oppose something, this is not the way to do it. Violence and, hooliganism is not a way to oppose anything and make your point. There are courts of laws in the country. There are other ways you can, raise an objection if you want to. But you don't have a right to go and vandalize, hit such a respected filmmaker who's a legend, and to, humiliate him in this way. It is absolutely, I think nothing can justify such means and such behavior.
In this film, according to you, is there something that could have angered this fringe group, or is this just publicity seeking?
See, I've written this film, I'm not privy to the script and what the film is about. But if you ask me, this is 100% an attempt to gain free publicity by a group that no one knows about, no one hears about, has heard about. These are cheap tactics. If you throw mud at someone high up, you feel that, you'll get your name in the papers, in the media, or, people will talk about you. It's just a despicable act of, inhumanity just to be in the news for some time by these stupid people. And we should, in fact, ignore them and, just treat them like the scum that they are.
Oh, in fact, the strongest possible action, legal action needs to be taken against them as per law. That is what the Rajasthan police also told us. Mrs. Jhaveri, for the moment, many thanks for speaking to us here on India Today. And news just coming in, director Sanjay Leela Bhansali has reacted. He spoke exclusively to India Today a short while back. He said, I'm fine, have to go through humiliation sometimes for making a movie. India Today's Priya Hingorani joins me for more on the story. Is he hurt? Did he need medical attention after what happened in Jaipur?
Well, from what we know as of now, he didn't really need any medical attention, but of course we saw the visuals, of him being ruffled up on the set of Padmavati, which is quite disgraceful. And he did call the police immediately to sort out the issue. Let me also remind you that, Bhansali, he is not new to these sort of controversies. However, this was a very drastic step taken by the Karni Sena. Earlier, during the release of Bajirao Mastani in 2015, he was actually, the Peshwa, descendants of the Peshwas did, voice their anger. They thought that, Bajirao and Mastani, the story has been distorted, facts have been distorted. However,
Okay.
that was a very peaceful way of, sorting out their issues.
Now, Priya, do we have any details whatsoever what the Karni Sena was objecting to? Because two people associated with this film both said the script is confidential, details are not out in public domain. So what was the Karni Sena objecting to?
Well, that is exactly what the point is. We did try to reach out to the Karni Sena, the people over there, but all they had to say was that even though the script is not out, they have no idea what the story really is about. But Ranveer Singh apparently was quoted in the media saying that there was going to be a very intimate scene between him, who plays Alauddin Khilji, and Padmavati, Rani Padmavati. And they thought that would have been very, very offensive.
Okay, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. For the moment, Pyar Hingorani, many thanks. There's breaking news coming in. The rift within the Karnataka BJP is widening. BJP chief Amit Shah has summoned both B.S. Yediyurappa and Ishwarappa to Delhi. Amit Shah has held talks with the warring factions in Karnataka. Now, the Karnataka BJP president and MP from Shimoga, Yediyurappa, on Wednesday reiterated the ban that was imposed on his party from attending the Sangoli Raina Brigade conclave to be held on Thursday. There are two rival factions and this rift appears to be widening because his friend turned foe, Ishwarappa, they're both waiting for Amit Shah to sort out this issue. Upcoming elections in 5 states, we are told, is keeping the central leadership busy at this stage. Rohini, what's the latest?
Well, the latest seems to be that Amit Shah has managed a patch-up between Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa as well as Mr. K.S. Ishwarappa. Now, this has been a long-standing problem, especially in Karnataka. We've seen that as the Sangoli Raina Brigade that Mr. Ishwarappa was trying to bring about and tried to create a platform for the SC/STs and OBCs here in Karnataka. This was also to counter the Ahinda policy that Mr. Siddaramaiah of the Congress was trying to bring about, and that is what also made him win the elections in Karnataka last elections. But at the same time, Yediyurappa was not very happy with this entire thing, and he had also said, why don't you do it under the banner of the BJP? Why have a completely different brigade called the Sangoli Raina Brigade? But Mr. Ishwarappa wanted to do it on his own. But that created a huge rift, and there were also people who were supporting Ishwarappa, there were people who were supporting Yediyurappa. But now that we've seen that the signature campaign that was being initiated against Ishwarappa by the Yediyurappa camp has been brought to a complete full stop. Now what we need to see is how the BJP will be a cohesive force in Karnataka. It is better late than never because you have just 1 year to elections here in Karnataka, and the kind of split would have looked very bad, especially if they're going in two factions from the BJP to the elections. So that is why Amit Shah had to intervene, and we saw this entire patch-up taking place.
News just coming in. It's not smooth sailing for the Congress Party, Samajwadi Party alliance in Uttar Pradesh. There is a tussle over the Amethi and Raebareli assembly seats. Priyanka Gandhi, we're told, she's spoken to Akhilesh Yadav. Priyanka Gandhi has demanded 10 seats from the Samajwadi Party, reminding Akhilesh of the promise that was made before the alliance. The Samajwadi Party has already declared its candidates from 2 seats. I want to quickly cut across to India Today's Maushmi Singh for more on this story. Maushmi, it's clearly not smooth sailings. Bring us details of the sticky points.
That's right, Gaurav. Fault lines appearing in the alliance right in the beginning. Let me tell you that Priyanka has made it a matter of prestige. She has instructed the candidates in Raebareli and Amethi to prepare to fight all the 10 seats. This is the Gandhi bastion. From Sanjay Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have at different points fought in Amethi. Indira Gandhi has also represented Raebareli. So as a matter of fact, Priyanka has been insisting right from the beginning, even before the deal was signed, that Raebareli and Amethi should be left untouched. But Congress sources indicate that the Samajwadi Party has done a U-turn after the alliance was done, and the controversial SP leader Gayatri Prajapati represents Amethi, and 2 seats in Amethi have already been declared. 2 seats in Raebareli of the Samajwadi Party have already been declared, and there is yet no word coming from Akhilesh on Priyanka's request.
Okay, keep tracking that story. For the moment, many thanks. That is all we have time for. A quick break. All the news from the world of entertainment coming up next with my colleague Shushant. Stay with us.